Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 2nd to the 8th of January 2017. This is a very still and inwards week, with a number of aspects coming up to take us deep within at this hibernatory time of year. So we've had all the festivities, we're still deep within the Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, hibernating in our cave as it were, and not ready to step out just yet. So on Monday we have a meeting of Mars and Neptune in Pisces, and the image that comes to mind here is a pearl diver. The Mars energy directing our light force energy deep into the waters of Pisces to connect with our core spirituality, to find the gem, to find the prize at the heart of the matter, and to connect with the treasure within. So this is a beautiful soft start to the year. It is a national holiday in the UK, so hopefully it will be quite a quiet day for most people. We've summed up the year that was 2016, and now we're ready to go deep within and find what treasure it is that we will be valuing, and our motivation within that will fire us into 2017 as a signature note. To add to this, on Tuesday we have Venus going into Pisces as well, so this is an immersion in our creativity, and our creativity comes from the imagination, from the cosmic waters. So again, to feel into that and to connect with our intuition. This is also a chance to dissolve any emotional pain from the past so that we can swim light and free in these beautiful etheric waters. So this goes so perfectly with the Mars-Neptune connection on Monday, with Venus then putting the heart and creativity and love back into that. So can we fall back in love with the purity, the simplicity, the excitement, the joy and the motivation of what's deep inside of us before we start to make any resolutions or carry on any patterns through into 2017 that are coming from the physical plane, the want, the need, or the mental plane, the unnecessary psychological behavioural patterns. It's a chance to clear up all of that on Monday and Tuesday. By Wednesday, Mercury retrogrades back into Sagittarius, so another inward aspect, inward to the fire. Sagittarius is our wisdom, our inner knowing, and it's very direct and very blunt. So what I feel for this is we're having a look at where we focus our attention and what we're actually talking about, what we're broadcasting, because Sagittarius likes to gather the wisdom, the sageness of an issue, and then broadcast an on-point message. So on Wednesday, have a look at what we're talking about, what we're focusing on, and what we're then broadcasting about ourselves from that place. And if it's not in alignment with the more Piscean inner truth that we've been finding on Monday and Tuesday, then we might need to change how we think, what we focus on, and how we speak, and what we're creating with our sound waves. So it really is simplicity and motivation that are the tones of the week, to really connect back with what excites us, what motivates us, and the core light in the middle of ourselves, and to energize that without having to do anything with it just yet, but to connect with our highest vibration and think of ourselves on a soul level. It's been a very soulful winter, and we need to get over the personality and the human side of things, the programming, the conditioning, and connect back with our purity and our simplicity and maybe what we know we came here to contribute to. The beingness rather than the doingness is very important this week. By Friday we have the beginning of a few days where the Sun is meeting with Pluto in the middle degrees of Capricorn, which is where this Capricorn retrograde of Mercury has been happening as well. So with the Sun as our light force energy and with Pluto as our ability to transform completely, to die to the old, to be reborn to the new, our deep healing alchemical power, then can we use the Sun's meeting with Pluto to take our life force energy inwards and release, to clear any blockages and to connect to our inner gold. Then by the weekend we have Mercury turning direct in Sagittarius, so it's just tipped back into those last few degrees, but turns direct at this point, and this is a sign that is known for directness. On the day that Mercury turns, it's very rare that we'll actually step straight into forward motion, because it can be a day of great messages. But we have learnt a lot, so it is worth having a look to the core of the matter, to the heart of the matter, to the sageness and the wisdom, and to turn our mind to say, what have I learned? What's been the point of this? And what can I clear before I do step forward? So Mercury in Sagittarius will have a message. When we've learnt something, when we've cleared away erroneous thought and belief, then what is our message? What are we saying? What's the depth and the tone and the meaning of our communication? Can we speak truthfully and from a place of sovereignty, majesty and authenticity as we go forward into next week? So no direct action needed this week, very much still a summing up of 2016, but more importantly, the Earth retrogrades, especially the recent Capricorn retrograde, and diving into those Piscean waters and actually feeling the truth of everything that's happened, getting the message and getting ready to communicate that as we go into next week. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. If you'd like to start 2017 with a course of study, then I am here for one-to-one readings with my online courses and my membership group as well. So this is a good time in the hibernatory months, with all this Sagittarius energy around, to put our mind to something building, lasting and meaningful. I've also created a birthday pack for each of the signs, which is information on how to work with your power dates, calculate your moon sign, work with the herbs and crystals, alternative power animals, and your Celtic Birth Tree. So lots of information from different places, all put together in one easy to print PDF, and those are now available as gifts. So if you'd like more information on this, my website is www.astrozo.com, or you can contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com.